Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and in today's video I'm taking you into my local Michael's store. When my mom was just recently here, we went for a quick little visit. I wanted to see what they had and I was able to find a couple of really cute items, especially things that I was looking for. If you saw my fall planning video, I have some visions for things that I want to create, like vignettes that I want to do this fall. And so I was able to actually find a couple of things that are going to contribute to that. So if you're here for it, if you don't have a Michael's near you, I'm so very sorry. I will link everything that I can down below. So hopefully you can find some things online. And when you shop my links that I share, it does give me a little bit of a kickback. They are considered affiliate links. Doesn't cost you a thing. All it does is give me credit for sharing that information with you. And it just gives me a little bit of kickback. So if you're going to be purchasing it anyway, if you can do it through my link, that is very, very helpful. I do appreciate every single one of you. Speaking of, that brings me to my sweater. I shared this a few videos ago in blue, and I did go back and pick it up in the maroon. And I also ordered it in the cream today because I am so obsessed with this sweater. I showed it to you guys before. It's got these great side pockets. I feel like it looks super high end. But it's not. Like, it's Walmart. It's $17.98, you guys. I love, like, the collar is so cute. And I feel like come fall, I'm going to be so cute, like, out at the football games with, you know, the other moms. And I just love it. So if you love it as well, go grab it because I do know some of the sizes and some of the colors are sold out online. Check your local store because it said that it was sold out in the maroon at my local store. However, when I went in, it wasn't. It was there. So all of that being said, let's go into Walmart. I'm going to walk you through and show you some of the great things that they had. And then I'm going to share with you what I picked up and what I plan to do with them. I'm so glad you guys are here. Let's go ahead and get started. On this day, my mom and I had braved the rain and enjoyed some shopping time together here at Michael's. I kept asking her if she was embarrassed that I was walking around with my camera, but she didn't seem to be. I was really impressed with the new florals that Michael's had out. They always have really beautiful florals and stems for the fall. I loved all of the colors, especially these creamy ones. So beautiful no matter what type of fall decor you use. I also really love when they have the beautiful foliage garland like this. I have quite a few of those as well. They had a beautiful selection of artificial candles. I love this one that had a little drip to it, but I especially loved the ones that looked like they had pressed leaves inside of them. They were so very pretty, and I think they would look gorgeous in any fall arrangement. These right here, so pretty, the fall foliage inside of there. I do think my absolute favorite candles that I saw though were these pine cone candles. So gorgeous. I actually think I might go back and snag a couple of those. I think these would be really pretty on a Thanksgiving table and they're a really great price. Of course, I saw this mat and thought of myself. And my mom found this basket. I don't believe this was in the fall decor. Oh, it is. I lied to you. There's the tag. But she did snag that basket and took that home with her. So pretty for her front porch. This section here was probably my favorite of all of the fall decor. A lot of different pieces for Thanksgiving, like these candy molds here. I loved these. They looked like metal, but they weren't. They had them in a small size and the big size. They also had these really beautiful beads that looked like blown glass. And I also really loved these copper style pumpkins. I've seen these a lot at Home Goods and other places, but I liked that these didn't have a jack-o'-lantern face on them. These would be pretty with faux stems in them. You could use them, line them and use them for food. I just think that they're really, really beautiful and so many different ways that you could use them. I also really loved the all of the wood or like wicker pieces that they had, and these adorable gingham chargers. I actually might go back and get these, you guys. I did not get these the first time, but now that I'm editing this video and I'm seeing these again, I love these. They remind me of the dress that Julia Roberts wears in Pretty Woman when they go to the racetrack. I also found all these beautiful hobnail glass items, as well as these really beautiful drink dispensers in this pretty glass. But these hobnail drink cups here were so pretty. I loved these. They reminded me of the ones that I have from the Dollar Tree. You guys ask me all the time where those are from. These goblets were so stunning and would look gorgeous on a Thanksgiving tablescape. I also thought that this sweet little turkey was really cute. You could put some florals in there and put that on your dessert buffet. And the cornucopia. I have always wanted a cornucopia. This one was a little bit out of my price range for the day, but I may have to go back and snag that guy because he sure is beautiful. I loved the darker wood tones of this basket, and I feel like that's very popular this season for fall, the darker tones of wood, and I love that around this time. It's so beautiful and just brings in such rich color, and it looks so gorgeous beside all of the beautiful fall foliage colors like the oranges and the reds. They also had this really pretty copper trough that would look stunning down the center of a table. You could make a gorgeous Thanksgiving centerpiece out of this. It was so very pretty, and you could use it all season long. You could even bring it into the Christmas season, I think, and this would look absolutely stunning. They had really pretty glass canisters as well. My mom was looking at those, and I love those green eggplant trays there. And these chargers were also just absolutely beautiful. I have some of these in a lighter color, but again, that warm, rich color was so pretty. And these really beautiful kind of copper / rose gold chargers were stunning. I absolutely loved these. They had this really cool pumpkin that looked like it was wicker or like it was some kind of braided basket, weave going on here, but it wasn't. And this was so cool. This was an acorn tree. I've never seen anything like this. I thought it was really pretty, different, and not everybody's taste, but have you ever seen anything like it? I appreciate that it's something different and not something you see just regurgitated over and over. I loved this picture. I have a similar one in blue that I had out earlier this season. They also had these beautiful books. These are those faux books that you can open up and store your remote controls or things inside of. I think they're really pretty. The print was gorgeous. My mom wanted that in just a picture form. They also had these tins. They always have these tins for this season. Usually they have some kind of coffee or tea written on it, but I appreciated that these just had a really pretty scene in the background. Again, lots more stems, really beautiful stems, and they had some gorgeous wreaths. I loved this one here. I loved all of the details with the different types of beads, and I love this one here with all the pumpkins. So very beautiful. I thought this was really sweet. This was like a wool acorn garland that I've never seen before. Really, really pretty. And I thought that would look gorgeous on a mantle. And of course, you can always find a great display of different picks to add into bouquets or floral arrangements that you put together. And there's my mom being silly as usual. They also had this really pretty picture. They always have nice vases above the floral stems, and my mom actually put together this one here using these different stems, and I thought this was really, really pretty, and especially with that prairie grass or the wheat coming out of the top, the middle. I liked these as well here at the end. They had these really pretty faux hydrangea. These were really gorgeous, and I thought these would be beautiful in a basket or a galvanized tin of some kind. And then they had this final section here of fall decor, and I loved these baskets. So very pretty. These are exactly what I've actually been looking for, so I was thrilled to see these, and they were such a great price, and they had multiple different sizes, which was wonderful. They had the bigger piece and this smaller piece here as well, and so many different uses for these. Could put mums in them on your front porch. It'll just be so pretty. They had this sweet little wheelbarrow, which I thought would also be really pretty. You could put this on an entryway table or a side table and put some pumpkins inside of it, and that would be really, really cute. They also had it in a galvanized color as well. I thought these were really pretty, these buckets. Again, you could just use them as a vase with faux florals, stack pumpkins inside. And of course, you always have to love a pumpkin mug. There's something so very sweet about a pumpkin mug, especially in this pretty creamy color. Thought it was very beautiful. I know not everybody loves the word signs, but I've told you before and I'll tell you again, I love them, and especially this time of year. This was probably my favorite wreath that I saw today. It was stunning with the wooden beads, and I thought these would look gorgeous on a Thanksgiving table with some faux tea lights inside, just flickering away. So very pretty. They were still putting out Halloween decor as we were there, but I just wanted to show you a couple of things that caught my eye. I absolutely loved these ghost candles. These would be so cute on a tiered tray. I have to go back and snag this witch's broom. So pretty, and I loved how realistic it looked. And of course, the garland. I always get sucked in, especially if it's Halloween garland. If you stick to a monochromatic color scheme for Halloween, this one would be perfect for you. They also had this cute ghost one. I actually really liked this except for the colors. I didn't love the colors of this one. And absolutely loved this one. I am always a sucker for wool pom-poms. They get me every time. They also had a great display of Halloween pillows, and I want to go back and look through everything once they're done putting it all out. As you could see, they definitely had some great fall items this year. I think my favorite items were definitely their fall faux stems, and one of the things I took home with me. Like, I was so excited to see it. In fact, it reminded me of something that I bought in the spring from August and March. So let's go ahead and get right into what I picked up. The first thing I'm going to share with you was my favorite thing, and it was even more exciting because I technically got it for free. And that is this super cool looking turkey mold. It looks like it's like a metal candy mold. It's totally not. It's like plastic. It's a good solid, item. It's $19.99, and I had $10 in vouchers, and it was 40% off, and I got 15% off for being a public educator. So if you are a public educator, make sure you sign up for their program. You can link it right to your phone number. It's great. I love that they give teachers a discount. Public educators, I'm not a teacher, I'm a counselor, so I get a discount as well, but other craft stores like Hobby Lobby, they do not offer that unless you're using a tax exempt card, and I'm only using that when I'm buying something with school money. That's the only time I get to do that. So when I'm buying things with my own money, Hobby Lobby does not give me a discount for being a public educator, but Michael's always does. So this ended up being just shy of $10, I think, and I used my vouchers to pay for it, and so it was free. Look at that. But it looks like metal, which is so cool, but it's just this cool turkey. I bought a item just like this from August and March in the spring that was a bunny, and I loved it. So I am so excited. They did have this in 2 sizes. They did have a smaller one that I might go back and get, but I just think that this will be so pretty, like up in my hutch maybe, or over on my new little hutch shelves. But I love that. So that was my favorite item that I got. In that same area where I found that turkey, I also found these great copper chargers, and I picked these up. They were $3.99 plus 40% off plus 15% off. So first they take the 40, then they take the 15 off of that. So they were like $1 and change for each one, which is the equivalent of buying them at the dollar store or Dollar Tree, which is great, which is where I have all of my original gold ones, but some of them have cracks and I just like the copper. I thought the copper would be fun to add something different, and I'm feeling like I have to go copper this Thanksgiving. Like I'm gonna do copper for my tablescape. Not sure with what yet. Stay tuned. I'm sure I'm going to show you. I love to do those videos, but thought these were absolutely gorgeous. They only had 12 in the store. I picked up 12. I think I currently have 16 of my gold ones, so I'll definitely be getting some more. I'm going to either try to order them online or go to the Michaels by where I get my nails done, which I'll probably check there first to see if I can get them in store. But I thought those were so very pretty, and they're plastic. So that's really nice. Also in the fall section, I found, and I'm so excited because I shared this picture with you guys as one of my inspiration pictures for fall this year, and I was able to find some baskets, like apple picking baskets, if you will. Let's see what they're called. They're just called a basket. But they just remind me of like apple picking, you know what I mean? But I think they're so cute. And I saw another picture for inspiration, this one right here. We have an annual Halloween party every year, and I want to do kind of a fall festival theme outside with like games. I'm going to talk all about it in a future video, but these are perfect for like putting food in, you know what I mean? I just think that these will be great. So I did get, I can't remember if this is the large or the medium. I think this one's the large and this one's the medium. And then I do think they did have one smaller one. I love that it has the wooden handle as well. These would be so pretty with some mums in them on the front porch, with, you know, pumpkins. It just, you can't go wrong with these beautiful baskets. And I might want to grab a couple more for those things that I just described, because that's not what I bought them for, but now I feel like I want to do that. I did only grab one more item. My local store was still putting out their Halloween decor, so I will go back. I have found so many great Halloween items over the years. Michaels puts out fantastic Halloween decor. I really do love it all, and I found this adorable garland. I have a thing for garland, and I have a thing for kind of like what I would consider like the vintage colors of Halloween. So combining this kind of rusty orange with this mustard yellow. So on camera, this is coming off a little bit fluorescent. It's not in real life. It's definitely giving me kind of vintage vibes. These are felt balls, which I also love. And these kinds of garlands are great to layer your garlands together. So that's probably what I'll end up doing with this. Or this would look really, really beautiful on my sofa table. I gotta have all the garlands this time of year, like all the garlands. And what I put up in my house for decor like every day is not what I end up doing for the Halloween party. I end up putting up like 10 times more. So thought this was so cute. These were $16.99 minus 40%. Minus 15%. So I'm not really sure what the amount came to. I should find my receipt, but I thought it was a really great price, and I felt like I really scored. But these are so cute. They're like little wool pom-poms. So sweet. That is literally everything that I got. I tried to be a good girl and only get the things that I really loved, because I didn't, you know, want to overbuy. I did also want to just show you really quickly something I picked up on Etsy. This has nothing to do with Michaels, but I don't really have anywhere else to pop this in a haul. So figured, because I think this is going to be my last one. I got to get it out of this tube here, but I ordered a print on Etsy, and then I sent it, or no, I ordered a print and they printed it, I believe. I don't remember exactly what the shop name is. Let me look in my Etsy app. Okay, so I ordered this from Red Planet Inc. It's normally $14.99, but right now it's on sale for 10% off. It says there's only one available left, so hopefully it's still there when I post this, and one of you are able to get it if you want it. But it is this super pretty print. It looks like this. It is glossy, which I don't love, but I'm gonna Mod Podge it, so we'll get rid of the gloss. It's a poem I love, 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 like that hand-drawn pumpkin. It says, poem about them. They polish their broomsticks, sharpen their hats, catch some spiders, feed the bats, try out some yowls with all the cats. Then witches are ready for you know when. And I just love it. You guys, I love Halloween. Like, hands down, my favorite holiday. And I love this print. I love this adorable little pumpkin. So my plan is to create like a wooden frame. So this looks like one of those really cute like canvases. And then I'm going to Mod Podge it to get rid of the shine, because glossy is not it. That's like not going to do it. Worst case scenario, I might just put it in a frame and Mod Podge it. We'll see. I don't know. Stay tuned. But I thought it was so very sweet. And if you thought it was sweet too, go click that link before it's gone, because it said there was only one left. So that is going to do it for this tiny little haul, my friends. And as I mentioned, this is going to be my last shop with me, most likely for fall/Halloween. I'm going to try really hard to be a good girl and not go shopping a whole bunch more. I lied to you. There actually might be one more shop with me and haul, and that's because Stacy and I want to go to this local antique shop that it's not local. It's about 45 minutes away, 40 minutes away. However, we went there before and they had a whole like vintage Halloween room, but it was closed at the time that we went. And I have to go back and I have to get in there and I have to get my hands on some of those vintage items. I mean, they just had really cool things, and I'm still on the hunt for a Halloween vintage blow mold. If you don't know what a blow mold is, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it lights up, you put it on your front porch or, you know, in the corner of the room. They're so cute. They are expensive. Like, I did find one that was $40 and it was so cute, but it was an hour and a half away. And I just, by the time you pay for that in gas, you might as well just spend the $100. So my eyes are peeled. I'm still looking for one. So that's going to do it for this video, my friends. Make sure you're subscribed. We are rapidly rolling into the fall content. I am so excited. I sat down and mapped out the rest of August, September, and October. And there's so much fun stuff I want to share with you. I want to take you guys leaf peeping with me. I want to do the New Englandy things. I want a lot of fall cozy content. That is what I want to create this year because I love it so much and I love to ingest it myself, and hopefully you guys are here for it too. Make sure you're subscribed, turn on notifications so you don't miss anything, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.